Pictures.
All right, folks, Mayor Hyde is not here tonight. She's ill, so we will start with the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So we have, to start with tonight, Morgan Stevens from the Irish Festival, is that right?
Morgan hasn't made it yet, but my name is Shane Strife, and I'm
Come on
the
up
coach.
here.
Okay.
Come on up here and talk into the microphone because we're being recorded. And state your name and please continue.
I know Morgan is on her way, but she hasn't quite gotten here yet. My name is Shane Strife, and I'm the co-chair of the North Country Goes Green Irish Festival. We are here tonight to ask permission to hold a parade in the village, as well as answer any questions anybody might have regarding the festival. I don't know details on the parade. We plan on, or are hoping to hold it on Saturday, the 15th of March. We would follow the same parade route as the Christmas parade. Hoping to start at 11 in the morning. Questions or details? Morgan was ready. Morgan missed the meeting tonight, so I'll start.
Yes, will there be Guinness at some point?
Yes, there will be.
That's an important question.
Absolutely.
So you're gonna form up here at the by the firehouse and that sort of thing, and as we do the parades.
Yes, we would follow the same route that the Christmas parade follows.
How many floats do you expect?
Well, in Watertown, we only have about 30, but I know how your parades are here, so we're hoping for much better. So I know you have a fantastic turnout for the Christmas parade, so we're hoping to maybe capture some of that.
Will Santa Claus be here with Guinness?
Not that I'm aware of. Might be working on a leprechaun, but not Santa.
So what are the hours?
The hours of the Irish Festival will be Friday from approximately
For the parade.
For the parade, it'd be at 11 o'clock. 1 o'clock would be the outside time, depending on how long, how many floats that we have. We do have the registration open on our website. People will register. They'll let us know exactly what they have coming to the parade, whether it be a float, people on foot, just so that we can accommodate, the lineup.
And you need police to be in obviously the front of it.
Yes, absolutely.
This is more a question maybe for Terry. Like, what else do we need that we provide for the Christmas parade?
Just trash cans, extra trash cans. The bandstand will be down there.
Extra bathrooms or anything like that?
We'll work with Tricia, and usually we'll get some porta potties or something of that nature.
Who pays for the porta potties?
In the past, I think we've split it, and then sometimes the chamber pays for it. So that's something we can.
And are you working with the chamber on this at all, or is there cross coordination?
Yeah, we actually, I met with Morgan. Morgan came down.
Oh, hey,
Morgan. We met on Saturday, and we did the parade route and went over everything that needed to be done. I personally don't think the bathrooms that we should rent. They should rent bathrooms because it's during the day. We have the restrooms because it's Christmas in Clayton that day, so there's a lot of people all day. This is like 2 hours, but if the village wants that, then I'm sure that we can reach out to United Rentals for it. But at that time of the day, from 11 to 1, and the businesses will be open. I just don't know if that'd be like an added expense that
Our bathrooms gonna be open too?
Yeah, our bathrooms will be open.
Ours will down there?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, then it doesn't.
Yeah, we usually open them in March.
It doesn't seem like we need them then, because I would think the restaurants would be smart to open.
Probably.
Right.
Right.
And it's just letting people know that we'll have a parade. Like we've been, spreading the word a little. Like Channel Side is planning on being, they're like,
great.
we'll be open for lunch.
Yeah.
They didn't know it was, potential of the parade. And Paisanos, they're like, oh, there's going to be a parade. I go, yeah, it's going to come right down here. Hopefully it gets approved. So, we'll have those bathrooms also available for them.
Our hope is everybody comes up to the arena afterwards too. So.
We could maybe shut this door here and leave this bathroom open also. I don't know, it's kind of out of the way, but
Yeah.
it's an option.
Well, just if, I didn't know you'd have those open down there,
Yeah.
but I think that alone should be enough, plus the businesses.
Yeah. Probably right.
So do you need a motion, in which case I'll make it, to approve the parade, Irish Festival Parade in Clayton?
Do you have any other questions before we do
Oh,
that?
sorry.
No, I think it's a good idea. Rob, anything?
Nope.
All right, we have a motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
You got me a Guinness.
Abstaining.
We'll hook you up. Does anybody have any questions about the festival itself while I'm here?
So our contact for this is Tricia?
Do you want it to be?
It's up to you, you tell me.
No, they're doing it, we are supporting it and we will promote it.
And your contact information is all on here, Morgan, right?
It should be.
Okay, I got you. Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. If there's anything for the festival itself, my information's right on the website, so
Okay,
that's
thank
me. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
All right, everybody, thank you, ladies, appreciate it. The, police report, anybody have any questions? Before we move on to Terry? All right, Terrence, what you got?
Good evening, everyone. You all have a copy of the DPW activity report. I really don't have much else to add to it, other than we've been plowing and clearing walks and unshoveled walks. We did 12 unshoveled walks, I believe, last week, and I think we did 5 or 6 of them today, so they're getting better. But this has been basically an old-fashioned winter since January. The rivers froze. There's snow on the ground. I don't remember seeing snow on the ground for this length of time. So, and the pattern looks like it's going to continue for at least the next 2 to 3 weeks. So, we'll probably have a lot more than this at the next board meeting.
So, how does that happen, that you end up doing certain walks? People complain about it, or you just?
Yep, I get complaints, and then when I do get a chance, or when we do get a break in the action, if there's a couple of days in between storms, I'll go around, or my guys will go around while they're doing crosswalks after the 24-hour period. We'll take a picture of it, and then it'll snow.
I mentioned that because a couple meetings ago after you left, a resident mentioned that in front of Attilio's, the popcorn shop, and the art gallery there, that it's never cleared. And I went down there an hour ago, it's not cleared.
It's not cleared, okay.
Yeah, the rest of the Riverside Drive is fine. And so I'd ask if you would look into that.
I will.
All right.
Because
And then what happens when the land owner, like, do they get a letter in the mail, or?
yep, they get a notification that they're in violation.
Yeah.
And do we bill them?
Yes.
Great.
I'm not sure if it was on their taxes or if they're billed,
I think Nancy said it went on the tax.
Okay. but that's probably how they do it.
Yeah.
So where were the other, Attilio's? That stretch down there?
There's 3 buildings right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that
I know where you're
right there, before the park, in between the parks.
Okay.
In between the parks. Remember Mrs. Street? Right up here on the corner?
Betty.
Betty Street? Remember Betty Street?
Yes,
Okay, what I always think about is that she lived to be almost 100,
and it was always done.
and it was always done. So
You
no
know.
one has an excuse now.
Well, there really is no excuse.
Yeah.
I used to do it.
Hers?
Yeah, growing up as a kid, yeah. Oh,
Good
yeah.
job.
My father made me, yeah.
That's awesome.
Anything else for Terry, guys? Terry, do you have any more for us?
I don't. I'll take care of those sidewalks tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yep, thank
Thanks,
you.
Jay.
I'm not gonna vote on the draft meeting minutes, let's do this separately because I wasn't here. So I'll leave it to you guys, let's just do that one at a time if we can, right?
Yep.
So, someone make a motion to vote on that? Just the meeting
Oh,
minutes
the
last time?
meeting minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make a motion.
Second it? Okay, you guys, all in favor?
Aye.
I'm abstaining. Joanne. So items 2 through 5, the payroll through the abstract. The only thing, let's do 2 through 4 at first, because I want to make a comment. So 2 through 4, somebody want to make a motion for that?
I'll make the motion.
And,
I'll second.
okay, and all in favor of those?
Aye.
Okay. And I think it's the abstract that has the question we had before, so I'll make a motion that we approve that with the exception of that bill for the cameras.
Mhm.
Okay?
I'll second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
So someone else should probably make the motion?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep,
Okay.
that's okay.
Okay.
That's
So I can make the motion.
Okay, Kitty.
And then somebody else.
And then.
Good idea, thank you. So the last three, general fund, water fund, sewer fund. So we want to make a motion to approve those?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second
All right? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Trying
And,
to spread out the work.
Yeah. Exactly.
and last but not least, capital projects. That's a small one this time.
Nice number. I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So the old business, the B&L contract for Washington Bridge, just so everybody knows, that was the discussion we were having beforehand here with the B&L folks and Terry. And so there are some changes that the board has asked them to make, and they're going to make those changes and get us the revised document back, and we will consider it at that time when we get it back. And that's all I got. And you're up, Joanne.
You guys aren't going to make decide on that tonight?
No,
Okay,
no, that's just, they're gonna rewrite that contract and then send it back to us.
okay, I'm sorry, I
Okay,
was concentrating
That's
on
right.
something. Just to read in, the water and sewer bills, they're going to be mailed March 1st. And I'm sending the ad out to TI Sun. So they're due by April 7th, and after that, there's a 10% penalty. So we'll be working on those very soon, and that's it.
okay, the mayor had something in here about village cameras. I don't know anything about it, so I'm gonna pass on that. So, then what I'll ask is for each of your reports.
Yeah, so I don't have any updates. The Climate Smart Workforce did a little event, but I think I already mentioned that at the last meeting. So our next meeting's gonna be the 26th, so I don't really have any updates there. So that's all I have.
I wasn't able to attend the last library board meeting, so I don't have any board reports for that.
You, Ron?
So this month, the planning board had no village applications. The mayor and I sat down with the DPW, discussed the upcoming Teamsters union contract. The topics were wages, holidays, and they're looking at a new work schedule for just the summer alone. We will be rescheduling a new meeting to finalize a contract to bring to the board for a vote. There's a startup meeting tomorrow for updating our current LWRP. And we've been looking at pro-housing community program. That would be to be eligible for discretionary funding grants. And I started the process of certification for pro-housing. The certification will give us two options. One of them is if we can meet this 0.33% growth. I'm not really sure if we can, we gotta get the data for that. But they do give us an alternative too, for meeting the certification, and one of them would be for us to pass a pro-housing community model resolution. And I have that, but I think we want to look at getting the data and see if we can go with option one. If we go with option two, I'm maybe concerned that it would be higher on the priority list. That's all I have.
And then so the 2.3%, we'd have to prove that we have been doing it, or we'd have to prove that if we get this block grant or whatever to have more housing, we could do it. Like how?
Right, so
The way that they've asked us to do is come up with the data from permits.
Okay.
And so that would be for new housing.
Yeah, it's this top.
And, yeah, but the thing is .33, and I'm coming around 846 houses in the village. So we're talking maybe 3 or 4,
Yeah.
something like that. So, I mean, there's a
That's a
possibility.
new house though, like a
And
new
that's
build.
within, I think, a 3-year period.
Oh, okay. Not a 1-year period.
Right, so, I mean,
We gotta
there's
see.
a possibility, but I'm thinking maybe option 2 is where we're gonna be. And so we'll, I would be looking at passing that resolution. And I'll pass that out, and everybody can take a look at it. It's just basically a willingness to promote, new housing.
And then with the,
I thought we already did that.
What's that?
Didn't we do that before with pro housing?
I'm not really sure.
We
I was-
adopted a resolution? I thought that we had before,
Okay,
so I'll look into that though.
yeah, would you? I know that we've already did a few steps.
Yeah.
And one of them was that we sent a letter to the state
Mm-hmm.
requesting it. And the next one would have been a resolution, but I don't know, it seems to me that we still didn't have the data to whether we could go for option 1 or option 2. So I'm not really sure if it was just a letter
Okay.
for certification is what we sent out.
Okay, I'll check into it though for you.
Okay.
Anything else, Ron?
No.
Okay, so, from the Water and Sewer Department, Mayor and I had a similar discussion about the upcoming labor contract through the union. Our 3 guys at the Water and Sewer Department are unionized, and the issues were the same as Ron described, that it's, of course, wages, different hours in the summertime to allow them more time at home, so working something suggested 410s or whatever, and so we'll talk about that in the future with the representatives of the Water Department. And that's really gonna be like, I think the renewal's in May or something, so between now and then, we'll get that resolved and get the word out to everybody involved. That's all I have. Anything else, Joe?
I had a question. Did we follow up on the EDU? Well, wasn't there a submittal for us voting on
There's
the
an
number?
annual EDU
Right.
that Jeff does, and
Yeah.
I think he's bringing that to the board. You guys have all the information, but I think at the next meeting, he's gonna have you guys approve. or-
The next one.
Yeah, but you guys have all the information. If you don't, just let me know, I can send it to you again.
I thought that was on the agenda this time, but apparently,
I didn't see it.
no, I didn't see it here.
Yeah. So, that's all we have. Anything from anyone in the audience? Tricia, you wanna talk to us about anything? Yes, sir.
I did, but Rob says hello.
Anything, folks?
Quick
Yes,
one.
sir.
About the Airbnb, where does the village fall with all that going on?
I
You have
think
to wait for the county or when
I
there's
think
something?
we're waiting for the county to decide what to do, since there was a state
Right.
law or state regulation that was passed of some sort, and we're waiting to hear back from the county as to what they expect to do.
One of the things with that, I think it's March, that it's gonna go into effect, and the county is looking at sales tax, and then possibly the
Occupancy.
Yeah, the
occupancy.
bed tax, right,
Right.
yeah, right.
And one of the things is that, as far as the village is concerned, the county is going to give the money to the town. And it's whether or not the town is going to share with the village or not. At this point, they don't have to. And that's why we were going to have a meeting here, a joint meeting with the town.
Today.
And that was one of the things we were looking to discuss with them.
Yeah, I thought I saw there was a joint meeting. Is that no longer?
It was canceled because the mayor's out sick and she was gonna be leading that meeting, so.
Okay,
We'll reschedule, I'm sure, at some point, and we'll go from there.
great. Thank you.
Anything else? Gentlemen?
No.
Okay.
I'd like to make a motion to close.
Close.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for, yeah.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I think that's the quickest meeting I've ever been to.
Short and sweet.
Yeah. So I'll check on that.
Yeah, I don't
I'd
know.
like to look inside.
Are you done signing all that stuff?
Just
you guys, or-
So I don't know if she just responded.
It's pretty straightforward. Like boilerplate type
Oh,
thing.
geez, I didn't even start signing. Yeah, this meeting was so
Keep
fast.
that, I got,
Yeah, okay, you got copies?
Yeah, it's one side just handed to me.
Okay. Are you in that committee?
what's that?
Are you in the committee for the?
You gotta sign it too.
I guess what I
Even
was
though you're active
given the
mayor.
assignment of getting things moving.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So I said I would
Yeah, is that,
get
or
what
is that
needs to be done, and I can see if I can get it. I was talking to him about getting that, because that's gonna be the next thing. And this information has gotta be generated and then sent. And she did get the GIS
Yeah,
mapping, so that was great.
yeah,
Because I wasn't exactly sure if we actually had that.
right.
So she reached out to the, I think the county,
Oh, okay.
and the county sent it to her, so we got that, we got the letter in. And we passed the resolution, and then basically the rest of it's just gonna be, one of the things was just how many houses do we have, and all that good stuff.
Oh, okay.
So it's just gonna be.
About this, this is the second one.
We have 200 leases.
You got it back.
Yeah, in order to.
That's a group of people that we hardly know.
And that's why I was asking if that was actually digitized,
Yeah.
or is it all in a box? Because if it's in a box, then somebody's got to.
Alan Heberling, a relative of the
God.
great
5 years.
I don't even want to talk about it.
I called today and I said, he gave me an order, but.
This was gonna be a long one, but,
I know.
Yeah. I didn't know if I should pack a sandwich.
What were you asking? Yeah, but that's like
If you had mayonnaise or salad.
Pickles, chips.
well, good night, everybody.
Thanks, sir.
Good night, Ron. Thanks for your help with this contract, seems awesome. Yeah. Half the stuff they were saying.
Oh, you were go training?
Also, when he said, oh, it's free, he didn't do it. Anyway.